Good morning, children. Please take page number 10. So here we'll learn how to compare the age, height and weight. So usually we compare the age, height, okay, sizes or weight. Okay, so age vayasu, height ettu, weight baru. Here to compare age, vayasu కంపేర్ మనం ఉపయోగించే వర్డ్స్ ఏంటివి? ఓల్డ్, ఓల్డర్, ఓల్డెస్ట్. హైట్ గురించి మాట్లాడితే ఏమంటాం? టాల్, టాలర్, టాలెస్ట్ ఆర్ షార్ట్, షార్టర్, షార్టెస్ట్. టాల్ అంటే పొడుగున్నారని, షార్ట్ అంటే పొట్టిగా ఉన్నారని అటువంటిది అర్థం. వెయిట్ లో హెవీ, హెవీ, హెవియర్, హెవియెస్ట్. ఓకే, దీస్ ఆర్ ద వర్డ్స్ made to use age, height and weight. Now I have given you here as and as, not so as, okay, then and the and est. Okay, these are the words you have to remember. You have to remember well. Now for example, when you are saying as and as, that means equal, equal, they are equal. For example, age wise, for example, Rani is as old as, okay, Rani is as old as, that means what? Equal, they are equal. Same way, Rani is as tall as old as. So it is the same. Same way, Rani is as short as Ram. Okay, as. So when you say Rani is not so tall, not so tall as, not so tall అంటే తక్కువ అన్నమాట. not so tall అంటే రాణి ఈజ్ నాట్ సో టాల్ అంటే రాణి తక్కువ అని వాడతాం. తక్కువ ఉన్నప్పుడు నాట్ సో అని వాడతాం అన్నమాట. ఏది దీన్ని ఇవన్నీ కూడా పాజిటివ్ డిగ్రీ. ఓల్డ్, టాల్, షార్ట్, హెవీ ఇవన్నీ కూడా పాజిటివ్ డిగ్రీ ఇవన్నీ. ఇప్పుడు ఓల్డర్ అనే మాట కానీ టాలర్, షార్టర్, హెవియర్ వాడినప్పుడు దెన్ అనే మాట వాడతాం. అంటే ఇవి ఎప్పుడు కంపారిటివ్ లో వాడతాం అన్నమాట. ఓల్డర్, సీత ఈజ్ ఓల్డర్ దెన్ రాము, ఓల్డర్ దెన్, ఓకే, టాలర్ దెన్, షార్టర్ దెన్, heavier than. Okay, then we use after the comparatives. Now I have put the and est. See, est here. So any word est. Okay, so Ramu is the tallest boy in the class, or Ramu is the oldest, okay, the oldest, the tallest, the shortest. Okay, you understand? When you use superlatives, we have to use the. We have to use the. When you use comparative, we have to use then. So that's what you have to learn now. So now you can see in the examples. So Harini is as tall as Raghava. Harini is as tall as. So when you say tall, you have to see the height. You have to see the height. What is the height of Harini? Harini's height is 4.9 feet. Then what about Raghava? Raghava also is 4.9. So same age. That's why when it's same, we have to use as and as. So, as tall as. Okay? Harini is as tall as Raghava. Now, Harini is not so heavy. Heavy means what? Weight. Heavy means weight. What is the weight of Harini? Harini is 27 kilograms. Harini's weight is 27 kilograms. Then what about Raghava's weight? Raghava's weight is 28. So, whose weight is more? Raghava's weight is more. So, now that's why Harini's weight is less. That's why we say Harini is less. Harini is lesser. But we are using in the positive degree. Positive degree. If it is a comparative, you can say Raghava is heavier than. You can say Raghava is heavier than Harini. But you are using now in the comparative degree. So comparative you can use not so. So not so. If they are equal, you have to use as tall as. Okay, as and as. If they are different, the one who is less, we should use not so. Okay. If name Raga here, Harini is lesser. Harini is less. Okay, less weight. So now we say Harini is not so heavy. Okay, not so heavy as Raghava. You understand? So not so we use for the lesser one, who is lesser in weight or height or in age. You understand? Not so. So Harini is not so heavy as Raghava. So Harini is older than Gopi. Older means what? What should you see? Old, that is age. So Harini is older. What is the age of Harini? 11 years. Harini's age is 11 years. What about Gopi's age? Gopi is only 10 years. So who is more? Harini is more. That's why Harini is older than Gopi. Older than Gopi. Okay. Sidhu is the heaviest boy in the group. Heaviest boy in the group. What is the heaviest means? Where should we see? In the weight section we have to see. What is the weight of Sidhu? Sidhu's weight is 35 kgs. So 35 kgs. So he is the only one who has 35 kgs. All others have less than 35. That's why he is the heaviest. He is the heaviest boy in the group. You understand? Okay. Now you have to write about 20 sentences seeing this graph. Okay. Seeing this box. Okay. Good. So now you write about 10 sentences first. Okay. About comparing the ages, height and weight. Okay. You send me a copy of it in the WhatsApp. Now we will go to the second bit. Page number 10. Look at the following sentences, paying special attention to the underlined words. The tiny ants, which were always busy, tickled the dog buffaloes. They often held musical evenings in a large open field. So there are two underlined words, always and often. So the underlined words are adverbs, which tell us how often something happens. They are called adverbs of frequency. Read the following passage and underline the adverbs of frequency. Shaker is a busy taxi driver. He never finds. So, he never finds. Never is the adverb. Never finds time to read books. He often takes food outside. He often is the, you can underline the often takes food outside. He reaches home early in the evening. He reaches home early in the evening. But he seldom goes to bed early. Seldom goes to bed early. So his children always is the adverb of frequency. Always asking for a bedtime story. Sometimes, okay, he takes his children for picnics and buys toys and gifts. So these are the adverbs. Now you should know the meaning. Always, that means every time. Always means every time. Opposite of never. Always is never. Opposite of always is never. Not even once. This is all the times. Okay, all the time. And here often is less than always. Means many times. Okay, most of the times. Seldom means very few times. Seldom means very few times. Sometimes is in between. Sometimes is in between. Sometimes I go. That means if he goes that way 10 times, he may be visiting someone maybe 5 times or 4 times. It's called sometimes. Okay. So, for example, if I go to school and meet my friend daily, we should say, whenever I go to school, I meet my friend means always I meet. If I go to school, I meet my friend, sure. Never means I never, not even once. Often means not always, I may skip once or twice. Okay, once in a week or twice in a week I may not see my friend, but I often, okay, except special reasons, okay, special times I may not meet, otherwise I meet often. Seldom, that means most I don't remember also like that, so I meet once or twice only. So sometimes these are the things that you have to understand. Okay, now look at the conversation between two friends, Murthy and Krishna. Fill in the blanks with always, never, often, seldom, sometimes. Okay. Now, Murthy, do you like reading books? Yes, very much. I dash. Always. I always read books. A book a day. Ante pratiroju. How about you? I like books too, but I dash. I like books. I read books. Sometimes, not always. So, second one is sometimes, not often. Sometimes. I sometimes read books, not always. So, how often? So, here you have to understand. Whenever you want to ask about the frequency, you have to use only often in the question. Often in the, how often do you read? Okay, doesn't mean ekkuva ardham kaadu. How often? A period. Okay. Whenever you want to ask a question, you have to use only the word often. How often do you visit? Okay. Then you can answer always or sometimes, whatever it may be. But in the question, you should not use other adverbs, but you should ask only often. Okay. How often do you visit? How often? Okay. How often do you read books? So in the question, you should use only often. not sometimes or anything. You understand? Then how often? Third one is often. How often do you read books? Once or twice a month. Oh, that's fine. Have you read Asura by Anand Neelakantan? No, I haven't. I'll read it next month. How often does your brother read? How often again? Okay? Whenever you question, you have to use only the word often in the question. Okay? You can't ask, do you read sometimes? No? How often? Okay? Then, answer is, he dash read books. The last he read a book was 10 years ago. Okay, almost. You can use seldom or never. Okay, because he read only 10 years back, 10 years ago. Okay, that means you can use seldom. Okay, you can use seldom. He seldom reads. He seldom reads books. Okay, you understand? Okay, good. Then you write about 10 sentences comparing the ages, height and weight. Okay, you send me in the WhatsApp.